We're so pleased to have best-selling author Ken Follett here to talk about his epic novel, The Pillars of the Earth. More than 14 million copies of this book have sold worldwide, and it's been published in more than 30 languages. Now it's being transformed into a dramatic new miniseries on Stars, and you are here to talk about it. Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be on the show.
Well, the book was published 18 years ago to rave reviews and spent months on the bestseller list, continued to have what you call a cult following until Oprah picked it up as a book club pick. What do you think is the appeal of a cathedral being built in the Middle Ages?
Well, it's a good question, and when I was talking about writing it back in the mid-80s, a lot of people said to me, Ken, are you sure this is going to appeal to people set in the Middle Ages? It's about the building of a church. That's just the kind of spine of the story, because it's about the people who build this church and who they fall in love and they get married, they go to war. It's about all their personal destinies, and so people get drawn in to this medieval town.
What's it like to watch this imaginary world come to life?
Well, it's a big thrill, of course, for the author to see really good actors playing the parts of characters that I made up in my head.
You play a cameo in this. Yes, and I was told that your hairstyle was dubbed too modern. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, I had to have, you know, made it look more like a medieval monk with a fringe and
with a little bit of a mullet on the side.
Right there. And there I am.
Very dashing, I have to say.
And those earth colours really don't flatter me, do they?
Well, Donald Sutherland in it, he plays the Earl of Shearing, who nobly surrenders to the ambitious but evil Hamlet. Let's take a look at a clip.
Hold! Hold! Hear me up.
Hold! Hold! Stop the fighting! Lord Percy's men!
Spare my people. Stephen knows you covet my title. He may, therefore, doubt my guilt. If you spare my people, I will confess guilt to his face.
Donald has such authority, doesn't he? You can believe he's an earl or a king or something.
A nobleman, for sure. So, Donald Sutherland, Ian McShane, the actors clearly, in your view, did a great job bringing it to life.
I was so thrilled.
And so you look forward to this miniseries airing, but clearly you have a lot of other tricks up your sleeve. What are you working on?
Well, I have a new book coming out on the 28th of September called Fall of Giants, and it's the first of a trilogy which tells the story of the 20th century seen through the eyes of 5 families.
Really?
Fall of Giants is really about our story. You know, it's the story of my parents and grandparents and yours. It's the story of where we all came from.
I look very much forward to reading it. Ken Follett, it's a delight to have you here. Thank you so much.
It was my pleasure.
And you can read an excerpt of the book online at abcnews.com/books. We'll be back. Stay with us.